Today we're making Bear Claw Spritzgebäck for the commercial season of Valentine's Day. Yay! Spritzgebäck is a German short crust cookie. It's extruded through either a meat grinder or a piping bag to make a variety of shapes. Literally translated, Spritzgebäck means squirt pastry, which sounds oh so appetizing. You're welcome for that fun fact. Typically, bear claws are spurted out through some kind of star spout on a piping bag, but we have these Madeline shapes which we'll be using instead. That's this shape here. Madeline. You can just use a piping bag if you don't have this incredibly specific shape lying around. For your bear claws, you'll need 180 grams or 1.5 cups of flour, 60 grams or half a cup of powdered sugar, 21 grams or 2 tablespoons of potato starch, 45 grams or half a cup of almond flour, 45 grams or a quarter cup of sugar, 120 grams or half a cup of room temperature butter, 2 eggs or half a baseball of eggs, a third teaspoon of baking powder, a sprinkle of salt, and some nougat for filling and chocolate for decorating. Preheat your oven to 180 degrees Celsius or like 355 degrees Fahrenheit. Start by combining the flour, starch, almond flour, baking powder, and salt. Then separate your eggs. For this recipe, we only want the egg whites, so you can do whatever you want with the yolks. Examples include, but aren't limited to, carbonara, scrambled eggs, giving to your dog after frying, another recipe that just needs yolks, Rocky Balboa, and example 6. Now combine the butter and powdered sugar and whip them until creamy and homogeneous. Start folding in your flour mixture. Feel free to use your hands for this if it gets too tedious. At this point we have streusel, which is good and all, but we don't want that here. So we're gonna evolve it using the egg whites. Don't add them yet though. Grab your nearest whipping implement that isn't reserved for the bedroom and whip the hell out of those egg whites. Then grab your sugar and add a little bit of it at a time to keep the whipped mixture from deflating. When you're done, add this egg mix to your main stuff gently. Gently. I know you might be worked up from inflicting the wrath of God onto your eggs, but baking is an infusion of tenderness and raw emotional fury. When everything is combined, take your batter and either pipe it into your Madeline shape or freestyle it if you want. The freestyling is going to be pretty tough if you haven't done it before. Even my wife had issues with it coming out the way that she wanted it to. Just know that your first couple of shapes might not look the way that you want them to, but that's okay. Place these friends in the oven for 11 minutes and let them cool slightly before popping them out of the mold. Continue until you run out of dough and then prepare the filling. For that, you'll want to heat your nougat in a pot. You don't want this stuff to melt into a runny mess, so just heat it until it becomes comfortable to pipe. After your cookies have cooled, pipe some of the nougat onto one side and then glue the 2 cookies together. Give them some time to cool down because the nougat needs to harden. Or push one into your mouth now, no one will know. Unless it's still really hot. Then your doctor will know. For decorating, we just melted some ruby and milk chocolate and dipped the cookie into them. You did it! You may now eat the bear claws. Thanks for watching. I know a lot of people aren't too fond of Valentine's Day, but remember that you can always give gifts and show your appreciation to your family and friends. Don't let a day bother you. We'll be sharing these bear claws with family, but not the dog. Have a good one.